Welcome to Dachshund Care Tips from www.trainpetdog.com. The 3 varieties of Dachshunds: wire-haired, long-haired, and smooth. The Dachshund is a funny little dog that is well known around the world for their elongated body and short legs. In fact, the breed is loved for that characteristic and is the inspiration for the hot dog or wiener, which is a common nickname for this breed. The Dachshund is a small breed that is very intelligent. They can be easy to train, but they do have periods when they can be very stubborn. Their temperament is very clown-like, and they can make an excellent family dog. When it comes to coat types, there are actually 3 varieties: the wire-haired, the long-haired, and the smooth. The wire-haired Dachshund is one of the least known coat types. This is a scruffy coat that is usually short with a soft undercoat and a hard topcoat. In fact, the topcoat of the Dachshund is usually described as feeling like a boar's hair more than a dog's coat. In addition to the wiry coat, the wire-haired Dachshund should have a face furnishings including a bushy beard, mustache, and eyebrows, which gives the Dachshund a very shaggy appearance. Caring for the wire-haired Dachshund's coat can be a challenge since it does require a few extra steps several times during the year. The coat should be brushed weekly to prevent matting, and the hair around the paws and on the face furnishings may need to be trimmed to keep the dog neat and tidy. The wire-haired Dachshund only needs to be bathed every few months, but their coat will need to be hand stripped 2 or 3 times a year to remove dead hair. The long-haired Dachshund is the second most commonly known coat variety. It consists of a medium-length coat that is soft and silky to the touch. It should have a wavy texture to it and should include feathering on the ears, chest, tail, and on the back of the legs. Caring for the long-haired coat is more extensive than it is with any of the other Dachshund varieties. The coat should be brushed 2 or 3 times a week, and sometimes more often when your Dachshund is shedding. Bathing can be limited to every few months, but it is important to use a good shampoo on the coat to prevent it from drying out. In addition, the coat should be blow-dried after every bath to prevent matting and to ensure that it looks its best. The long hair around the ears and paws should be trimmed on a regular basis to prevent mats and infections from occurring. The final coat variety is the most commonly known coat type, and that is the smooth coat. This coat should be very short and should be soft to the touch. It should have a natural shine to it, and the coat should cover your Dachshund completely. The smooth coat should not have any longer hair or feathering on the coat, and it should not have any furnishings on the face. Finally, the coat should be close to the skin. Caring for the smooth-haired Dachshund is very easy and does not require a lot of work. The coat should be brushed on a weekly basis to remove dead hair, but many times simply wiping the Dachshund down with a damp cloth will do the job, along with keeping the coat clean. Regardless of coat type, the Dachshund should have his ears cleaned on a weekly basis to prevent ear infections, and it is very important to keep the ears dry. When it comes to coat colors, you can find the Dachshund in a number of them. All coat varieties can be found in all coat types, and these are Wild Boar, which is a coat that looks black or tan, but is usually a reddish coat that consists of hair with bands of red color. Solid colors such as cream, black, chocolate, wheaten, blue, tan, and red. Brindle coats, which is a lighter color striped with a darker color. Tricolor, which is 3 colors together that is commonly a black coat with tan points and silver dappling. Bicolor, which consists of 2 colors. The bicolor coat is commonly black and tan. However, it can also be chocolate and cream, blue and cream, chocolate and tan, and blue and tan. The Dachshund can also be found in sable, which is a red coat with a black overlay, dapple, which is a dark coat with patches of a lighter color, and finally, piebald, which is a light coat with patches of one or more darker colors. Regardless of color, the coat should be cared for according to the coat variety. Thank you for watching the 3 varieties of Dachshunds: wire-haired, long-haired, and smooth. To learn more about caring for your Dachshund, visit the link below.